In last class, we have discussed about the classification, right? I gave brief introduction about the classification. Those slides will be available, always available in my homepage. Whenever you want, you can download. And at the same time, don't go through simply the slides. You all are advised to go through the textbook only. Please remember, textbook only. Just why I kept the slides? To recollect the next point what I need to discuss. For that purpose only I prepared the slides. I am utilizing these slides developed by Professor Vipin Kumar, right or not? He is the author of the book, right? Let me, as mentioned yesterday, let us explore VECA. Okay? Hope 51 students joined. As of now, this is the stabilized portion. Let me, yeah, one more person came. Let me, I am sharing the screen. I am sharing the screen. If you have any problem, don't hesitate to disturb me. Don't hesitate to ping me or unmute yourself and speak. There is no problem, right? Let me go through the, because I hope all students installed VECA. VECA is available in each and every system. Please concentrate now just for half an hour. My today's task is exploring data using VECA. Right, that's all. And we'll see some more portion also. If you observe VECA 3.8.4, I hope it is visible, right? With the console, we all are having familiarity to work with the console. Graphic user environment interface. Please see here, Waikato environment. Waikato environment for knowledge analysis. University of Waikato, VECA. The University of Waikato. Last class, I mentioned about VECA is used to explore or work with static data sets only. Please remember, it supports to work with static data sets only. For example, see here, what is this? By seeing this thing, by seeing the frame, anyone should be in you should be in your position to tell what software they use to develop this environment. Anyone can answer this. What environment they used to develop this VECA? No one is answering. Anyone? Am I audible or not? Please. Why you are not able to answer? Please. You have no need to hesitate. This is very simple question. Na? Please see. They have developed using Java programming only, JDK, right? If I am not audible, if you are not able to hear my voice, please respond or call to my mobile number. I am using open file pre-process. I told na. Please recollect the data mining procedure. First one is you need to load the raw data. Then you need to remove any task irrelevant data and you can pre-process, right? Open file, I am opening the file. I have installed the software VECA in C programming. I hope everyone knows about the difference between program files in bracket x86 and without that bracket. If you go to the program files, you will find VECA 3.8.4 folder. If you open this, you will get a folder of data. This data folder contains data sets. What is a data set? Data set is nothing but a file containing data. What is data? Data is nothing but the related information in the form of attributes, in the form of records, in the form of objects, right? If I open this, let me work with IRIS ERFF. What is ERFF? Attribute relation file format. Okay, attribute relation file format. What is attribute? We know. Attribute is nothing but the column name. What is relation? It's a file name. It's a file. Relation file format. This is the format by default it supports. Please see, I pressed open button. Whenever I pressed on the open button, you are able to see on the preprocess split pane, right or not? In this, there is one called filter. Don't worry about this filter immediately. Now our role is exploring data using Weka. Current relation. Please see, what is current relation? Relation name is Iris. Attributes are 5. Instances are 150. Sum of weights is 150. Sir, what is this, sir? Relation is, I told, file name. Relation containing the file, data contained in this file. That's why it is called relation, Iris. Attributes. How many attributes it is having? 5. What are the 5 attributes? Please see somewhat. Always observe my cursor movement. If you observe the highlighted attribute, supple length, supple width, petal length, petal width, and the 5th attribute is the class. Okay? These are the 5 attributes. Okay? Next. If you observe this one, selected attribute. What is this selected attribute? For example, or if you observe this one, now my cursor is on supple width, second attribute. That's why selected attribute is name supple width. How many missing values are there? 0. Please respond. Even for simple thing also you need to respond. Then only I can realize that you are hearing my voice. Okay? Supple width, missing values are 0. Within bracket 0%. Distinct values are how many? 23. Very good, Nana. Like that, you please respond. Anyone? 23. Type is what type of data it is? Please see. Numeric. Numeric. In last class, while describing the attributes, I told something. Categorical attribute, ordinal attribute, right or not? Categorical attribute, ordinal attribute, numerical attribute. Numerical attribute is nothing but the value of the attribute is represented in the form of numbers. Maybe that is real number or integer, but it is numeric. Right or not? Unique, 5. How many samples are there total? How many objects are there? 150 instances. Instances are nothing but number of records. Instances are nothing but number of objects. 150. Distinct value, how many? 23. What is the meaning of this distinct? Try to explore. What is unique? 5. 3% is uniqueness. If you observe the statistics, please remember, if you want to excel in data science or data mining or machine learning, you need to have some considerable knowledge in statistics and probability. Probability and statistics plays crucial role in data science. Please see the basics, the concepts learned in 8th class or 7th class. What is the minimum value? 2. Maximum value 4.4. Mean value 3.054. Standard deviation 0.434. You may feel that these values are explicitly available in the data set. Let me open the file so that if I open the file, you are able to realize what it contains. Program files, Weka. If I am going speedily, you please ask me to reduce the speed. I will reduce the speed. No, this is okay. Another window opened here. I have closed that. Please see here. Open with. I am opening this ARFF file. Always we can open using basic editor, Notepad or WordPad. You can use. Let me explain. Open with Notepad or WordPad. Yes. right? Please see, I have opened the iris dataset, iris.arff with this. Title of the dataset is Iris Plant Database. Who is the creator? R.A. Fisher. When? July 88. Please see, donor, who donated this? Who is creator? Who is donor? When? Past usage. Means Fisher, R.A. Fisher is creator. He has created this database, dataset, and published a paper, The Use of Multiple Measurements in Taxonomic Problems, in Annual Eugenics, 7th volume 7, part 2, from 179 to 188 page numbers, published in 1936. Please see. Also in Contributions to Mathematical Statistics. Contributions to Mathematical Statistics. Sir, what is this? It's a textbook published by John and Wiley, New York, in 1950. See, when they proposed, when they identified, when they started working. If you observe the next, only second reference, please see. This is Duda Arvo. He is the author of the popular textbook called Pattern Recognition. Yeah, see, in 1973, he published Pattern Classification and Scene Analysis. Please see, Scene Analysis. Published by John and Wiley Sons, ISBN number, see page 218. When they published? In 1973. Now we are studying that. Right or not? You should understand the importance of research. Now, like this, you can go through that. Please come down. Number of instances. I told na, instances are nothing but number of objects. Number of records, 150. 50 in each 3 classes. What is the meaning of this? How many classes? Maybe. If you go down, you can recollect, you can get the information. Number of attributes are 4 numeric attributes, predictive attributes, and the class. What is the predictive attribute? Attribute can be predictive, and that is called the class. Attribute information. Supple length is how much? Supple length is measured in centimeters. Supple width, petal length, petal width, class. This, please recollect, this is the target class. There are 3 classes. Iris is the flower. By seeing the supple length, supple width, petal length, and petal width, we need to classify that flower belong to what type, whether that is Setosa or versicolor or virginica. Okay? Missing attribute values, none. That's why here they mentioned missing values are, how much is this?
0.
Very good, great. Missing values are 0. Here they mentioned missing attribute values are none. That's why that value is there. Coming to summary statistics, please see. Summary statistics, whatever it is available, this is displaying there. Summary statistics. Here we are seeing on supple width. Please see what are the summary statistics with respect to supple width. Supple width, minimum value is 2, maximum value is 4.4. Is it correct or not? Minimum value 2, maximum value 4.4. Mean value is 3.05. SD, standard deviation is 0.43. Yes, 0.43. Sir, it is represented 0.43, whereas here it is showing 0.434. How it is possible? Because what you need to observe is always, because we are the programmers, we will not satisfy, we will not believe until we experiment, until we see result practically. That's why in the data set he represented like this. While writing the program, while developing this VECA, they have used their own operations and obtained the mean and standard deviation and presented here. Please see. That's why even though data set is explicitly containing the summary statistics, it has represented in its own way, right? Next, petal length. See please, what is class correlation? This is the last point only. This is the last point of the summary statistics. Just see what is class correlation. 78%, 41% negative, 94% class correlation. Please remember, please note this thing. What is correlation? You need to explore. Then class distribution. What is this class distribution? 33.3% for each of three classes. How many classes are there? Classes means don't confuse. Target class. How many types of flowers are there? 3 types. Those are Setosa, versicolor, virginica. How many samples each related to 50? 50 by 150. That's why 33.33%. Okay. Now relation at the rate is the relation to inform. This is starting portion. Iris. That's the file name iris. Whatever the relation it is represented. Please see what is relation. Here it is represented as iris. Let us change the name and upload the data. See whether Weka is supporting for other data or not. Attribute is supple length real value, supple width real value, petal length real value, petal width real value. Right or not? Yes. What class it is? There are 3 types of classes. Now data is starting portion of the data. What is this? Please see. Anyone can read that highlighted portion? Anyone can read that highlighted portion? 5.1,
3.5,
very good. 1.4, 0.2,
iris,
and iris setosa. How many values, Amma? 1,
5,
2,
sir.
3, 5 values. That's why 5 attributes. Where it is 5 attributes? These are the 5 attributes. First 4 attributes are represented numeric. That's why number values.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
No, some are waiting. Could you please accept them?
Yeah, surely. Thank you. Admit. Right. I have admitted them. Okay. Very good. You can, no need to hesitate, ma, please. Yeah. Please see. This is, I have highlighted this. One record. This is one record. Attribute is supple length, it's a real value. Supple width is a real value. Petal length is a real value. Petal width is a real value. Class is of these 3 types. What can I say this? Class is what?
Categorical value.
Ah, super. Categorical value. It's a categorical attribute. That's why what are the categories? Any one of the 3. Each and every record related to any one of the 3. Setosa, versicolor and virginica. Categorical. Right? If you observe like this, first 50 records are related to, see, I have selected this. If you observe the tooltip, if I able tooltip, you can get how many records these are. You will get that number 50. Next, versicolor, these are the values. Virginica, these are the values. Ending is represented in the form of this. Please use the standard notation suggested by Weka, developers of Weka. Hope you are able to understand. I can open ARF file, attribute relation file format using simple notepad or wordpad, right or not? Okay. Again, I am going back to Weka. Please see here. I hope now you got some more information which is not available in Weka Explorer, right or not? Coming to, when I selected on petal length, please observe, selected attribute properties were changed or not? Minimum value of petal length is 1, maximum is 6.9, mean value is this much, standard deviation is this much, right or not? And the most important one is this visualization. Please see. Friends, hope you are able to see this visualization. We need to spend 2 more minutes. Whenever I kept my cursor here at the tooltip, what it is showing? Anyone can read the tooltip information? Yellow highlighted box contains. Are you able to see or not? Yeah, 50. Very good.
1,2.18.
Yes, very good. Excellent. What is the meaning of that? Now, what attribute we are discussing? Petal length. What is the minimum and maximum values are petal length? 1 to 6.9, right or not? What about this bar diagram is saying visualization? There are 50 samples. Please see, there are 50 samples with 1 to 2.18. How many total samples are how many, Andy? You can sum up 50 plus 3, 53 plus 34 plus 47 plus 16. Total you will get number of instances, that is 150. Okay. There are 50 instances with the petal length varying from 1 to 2.18 out of 150. And those are what type of class? How many colors it is represented? Please tell me. One is blue.
3.
3 different colors. Why it is showing in only 3 different colors?
Class has 3 categories.
Very good. If you are able to catch that information, you are concentrating on this. Data flowers are 3 types of flowers. One is first class. If I observe this class, please see. Yeah. Now you are able to see Iris setosa blue color, Iris cerci color red, Iris virginica cyan. Right or not? I am going back to this supple. Which one we are discussing? Yes. No. Petal length. Right. See here. Means out of 150, please see the statement I am giving by seeing this visualization. Okay. These are very, very important, Andy. Most important portion is this one. Okay. What is my statement I am giving here? There are 50 instances. Out of 150 instances, there are 50 instances with petal length varying from 1 to 2.18. Okay, sir. This is good. Andulo emundi sir akkada? Right. What type of flower it is? That is Iris setosa. And one more thing. Okay, sir. That's good. What about here? What you want to tell by seeing this thing? Tell me. What is the tooltip, Andy? Can you please tell? Anyone? Somebody need to read.
34, 3.36, 4.54.
Very good. There are 34 samples with petal length varying from 3.36 to 4.54. Okay, that statement is okay, sir. Now, what is it is showing different colors now. Whereas here it is showing only one color. By seeing this thing, I can give a rule stating that if the petal length is varies from 1 to 2.18, that flower belongs to what flower, Amma? Iris setosa.
Iris setosa.
Great. Means what is my statement? If the petal length is varying from 1 to 2.18, or if the petal length is 1 to 2.18, between 1 to 2.18, I can say that flower is Iris setosa. Means I am giving the statement without bothering about the values of other 3 attributes. Is it correct or not? Is my statement correct or not? Are you understood or not? Please tell me. If the value of the petal length is 1 to 2.18, that flower is related to Iris setosa. Without seeing other properties, concretely, I can say this statement. This is called the rule generated from the data set. By exploring the data set, I have generated this rule. Exploring means what way explored? Using visualization. Means simply by visualizing the data set, can I generate rules? I need answer from you. Say yes or no. Simply by visualizing the data set, can I generate a rule or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Be confident, 100%. What I did now, right or not? Yeah. Amma, doubt, please. If you have any doubt, please. Okay. Next one is, what is this? Now, is it possible to say any of the statement? Anyone can try? Anyone can try to give statement at this place? The descriptive analysis is, if the petal length is varying from 3.36 to 4.54, if the petal length is varying from 3.36 to 4.54, that flower may be iris versicolor or iris virginica. Will you accept for the statement?
Yes, sir.
Very good. If the petal length is varying from 3.36 to 4.54, that flower may be related to iris versicolor or iris virginica. Right. Means, like in previous case, I can't give concrete statement directly. Not concrete statement. Previously what I told, without seeing properties of other attributes, I can say if the petal length is in between 1 to 2.18, that flower is related to iris setosa. Correct. If the petal length is increased to 3.36 to 4.54, I can't say directly what type of flower it is. By observing other attributes, I can say that flower may be related to these two, iris versicolor and iris virginica. Okay. But if the petal length is more than 5.7, if the petal length is more than 5.7, no doubt that flower is related to iris virginica. These are the rules I have generated. These are the rules I have generated by exploring the data set. Have you understood this thing or not? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
If anybody is having the doubt, please come forward. No need to మనము పొరపాటున కూడా అండి చెప్తున్నాను, తెలుగులోనే చెప్తున్నాను, మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా సిగ్గుపడకూడదండి తెలియంది అడగటానికి. ఇలా అడగకపోతే యూస్ మై గూగుల్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఫామ్ and share your feedback. Based on that, I can change my pace of teaching. Okay. This is related to the first visualization portion. Means by simply seeing visualization means what? By exploring the data, I can generate some sort of rules. What level of rules you can generate? Basic level. Say, if the supple length is in between 4.3 to 4.814, that flower is related to iris setosa. Without bothering about the remaining three attributes, I can say this statement, right? As the supple length is increasing, for example, if the supple length is 5.329 to 5.843, that flower may be related to any of the three classes, right or not? Like this. You should be in your position to generate the rule. This is the first exercise. You should understand. Next one. Shall I move to next concept?